Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a journey to uncover the profound secret that has the power to transform your life. This secret is not hidden in some far-off land or buried in ancient texts. It resides within you, waiting to be discovered and harnessed. The secret to changing your life lies in the power of your imagination and belief. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a fertile garden. The seeds you plant in this garden are your thoughts and beliefs. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation, your life will reflect these states. However, if you sow seeds of confidence, faith, and possibility, your life will blossom into a garden of abundance and fulfillment. Your imagination is the creative force that shapes your reality. Your self-concept, the way you see yourself, is the cornerstone of your life. If you perceive yourself as capable, deserving, and worthy, you will naturally gravitate towards experiences that confirm this belief. Conversely, if you see yourself as lacking, unworthy, or inadequate, your life will mirror these assumptions. Change your self-concept, and you change your life. Resistance and faith are the pillars that support your journey. It is not enough to merely wish for change. You must believe in it wholeheartedly and persist in your belief, despite appearances to the contrary. Faith is the unwavering assurance that what you desire is already yours. Hold on to this faith, and it will guide you through any challenge. Your inner conversations, the dialogues you have with yourself, are the scripts that direct your life's play. If you constantly criticize and doubt yourself, you are writing a tragedy. But if you affirm your strengths and potential, you are scripting a triumph. Be mindful of these inner conversations and choose ones that empower and uplift you. Living in the end is a practice that brings your desires into reality. This means feeling and acting as if your desired outcome is already accomplished. When you embody the emotions and behaviors of your desired state, you align your outer world with your inner vision. The world responds to your conviction and begins to reflect your new state of being. Emotional states are the fuel that powers your creative process. Feelings of joy, gratitude, and love accelerate the manifestation of your desires. Cultivate these emotions by focusing on what you appreciate in your life right now. Gratitude is a magnetic force that attracts more reasons to be grateful. Assumptions and expectations shape your experiences. What you assume to be true and expect to happen will often become your reality. Adopt empowering assumptions and positive expectations. Assume that life is working in your favor and expect the best outcomes. Your reality will conform to these beliefs. Mental discipline is the key to maintaining your focus on your desired outcomes. It requires vigilance and practice to redirect your thoughts from negativity and doubt to positivity and faith. Discipline your mind to dwell on what you want, not on what you fear. This mental practice will strengthen your ability to create the life you desire. Gratitude and appreciation are transformative practices. When you focus on the good in your life, you amplify it. Take time each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. This simple practice shifts your energy and opens the door to greater abundance and joy. Finally, the law of assumption is a powerful tool for change. Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Act as if your desires are already realized. This shifts your consciousness and aligns your actions with your goals. The universe responds to your inner state, and soon your outer world will reflect your inner transformation. The power of your imagination and belief is limitless. Your imagination is the workshop of your soul, where all your dreams are given form and substance. It is within your imagination that you can see yourself as the person you wish to be, living the life you desire to live. When you believe in the power of your imagination, you unleash a creative force that can overcome any obstacle and manifest any dream. Your beliefs shape your perception of reality and determine what is possible for you. When you believe in yourself and your ability to create the life you desire, you open the door to endless possibilities. Belief is the catalyst that transforms your thoughts into reality. It is the driving force behind every achievement and the foundation of all success. To harness the power of your imagination and belief, you must first become aware of your current thoughts and beliefs. Take a moment to reflect on what you truly believe about yourself and your potential. Are your beliefs empowering and supportive, or do they limit and hinder you? Recognize that you have the power to change your beliefs and, in doing so, change your life. Next, begin to consciously use your imagination to create a vivid and compelling vision of your desired future. See yourself living the life of your dreams, experiencing the joy and fulfillment that comes with it. Feel the emotions associated with this vision and let them permeate your being. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcome, the more real it will become to you. As you cultivate this vision, reinforce it with unwavering belief. Affirm to yourself daily that you are capable of achieving your dreams and that your desires are already on their way to you. Hold steadfast to this belief, even in the face of doubt and adversity. Your belief will act as a magnet, drawing your desired outcomes to you with precision and speed. Remember, your imagination and belief are the keys to unlocking your true potential. When you align your thoughts and beliefs with your deepest desires, you set in motion the forces of the universe to bring your dreams to fruition. You trust in the power within you and watch as your life transforms in extraordinary ways. Your self-concept, the way you see yourself, is the cornerstone of your life. If you perceive yourself as capable, deserving, and worthy, you will naturally gravitate towards experiences that confirm this belief. Conversely, if you see yourself as lacking, unworthy, or inadequate, your life will mirror these assumptions. Change your self-concept, and you change your life. Understanding the importance of self-concept and identity is crucial because it directly influences your actions, decisions, and ultimately, your destiny. Your self-concept is like a blueprint that your subconscious mind follows, guiding you towards experiences that match your internal image. If you believe you are successful and confident, you will make decisions and take actions that align with success and confidence. On the other hand, if you harbor beliefs of inadequacy or failure, your actions will reflect these negative self-concepts, leading to outcomes that reinforce those beliefs. Your identity is a powerful force that shapes your behavior. It is the sum of your beliefs, values, and experiences, and it defines who you think you are. When you identify yourself in a positive light, as someone who is capable and deserving of success, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. This positive identity drives you to pursue your goals with enthusiasm and persistence, knowing that you have what it takes to achieve them. However, many people are trapped in negative self-concepts formed by past experiences, societal influences, or self-imposed limitations. These negative self-concepts act as invisible barriers, preventing them from reaching their full potential. It is essential to recognize these limiting beliefs and work actively to change them. This process begins with self-awareness, understanding the current narrative you hold about yourself, and then consciously choosing to rewrite that narrative. To change your self-concept, start by identifying the negative beliefs that hold you back. Once you are aware of these beliefs, challenge their validity. Ask yourself if there is any evidence to support these limiting thoughts, or if they are merely stories you have been telling yourself. Replace these negative beliefs with positive affirmations that reflect your potential. Consistently affirming positive beliefs about yourself will gradually shift your self-concept, leading to more empowering thoughts and actions. Visualization is another powerful tool in reshaping your self-concept. Visualize yourself as the person you want to be, living the life you desire. See yourself confidently achieving your goals, handling challenges with grace, and experiencing the success you deserve. The more vividly you can imagine this new version of yourself, the more your mind will accept it as your reality. Your environment also plays a significant role in shaping your self-concept. Surround yourself with positive influences that reinforce your new identity. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you, and immerse yourself in experiences that align with the person you aspire to be. By doing so, you create a supportive environment that nurtures your positive self-concept. The way you see yourself is the foundation of your life. A positive self-concept empowers you to take bold actions, make confident decisions, and pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. It is the key to unlocking your potential and living a life of fulfillment and success. Embrace the power of your self-concept and identity, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Persistence and faith are the pillars that support your journey. It is not enough to merely wish for change. You must believe in it wholeheartedly and persist in your belief despite appearances to the contrary. Faith is the unwavering assurance that what you desire is already yours. Hold on to this faith, and it will guide you through any challenge. Persistence is the steady, unyielding commitment to your goals and dreams. It means continuing to move forward, even when faced with obstacles, setbacks, or delays. It is the determination to keep going, to keep striving, even when the path ahead seems difficult or uncertain. The essence of persistence lies in the understanding that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your desired outcome. Each effort, each action, and each moment of perseverance builds momentum, reinforcing your journey toward success. Faith, on the other hand, is the deep-seated belief that your goals and dreams are achievable. It is the inner conviction that what you seek is not only possible, but inevitable. Faith transcends logic and evidence. It is a knowing that resides within your soul. This faith acts as a beacon of light, guiding you through the darkest times, providing strength and courage when doubts and fears arise. It is the assurance that, despite any temporary setbacks, your desired reality is already on its way to you. The synergy between persistence and faith is powerful. Persistence without faith can lead to burnout and discouragement, as the challenges and obstacles may seem insurmountable without the belief that success is possible. Conversely, faith without persistence can result in passive dreaming without the necessary action to bring those dreams to fruition. Together, persistence and faith create a dynamic force that propels you forward, allowing you to overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. In moments of doubt and difficulty, persistence and faith remind you to stay the course. When faced with rejection or failure, persistence tells you to try again, to find another way, to keep moving forward. Faith reassures you that each setback is merely a stepping stone, a lesson that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. This combination of relentless effort and unwavering belief creates a powerful momentum that carries you through any challenge. To cultivate persistence, it is important to break your goals into manageable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Recognize that progress may be slow, but it is progress nonetheless. Embrace the journey and the growth that comes with it. Each small victory reinforces your commitment and strengthens your resolve. Remember that persistence is not about perfection, but about consistent effort and dedication. To nurture faith, surround yourself with positive influences and affirmations that reinforce your belief in your abilities and dreams. Practice visualization and see yourself already in possession of what you desire. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your goals and let them fuel your faith. Trust in the process and in the timing of your journey, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. Persistence and faith also require patience and resilience. Understand that the path to your goals may not always be straightforward or quick. There will be times when progress seems slow or obstacles appear insurmountable. In these moments, patience and resilience are essential. Patience allows you to stay calm and composed, knowing that the universe is working in your favor. Resilience enables you to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to continue moving forward with renewed determination. The role of persistence and faith is to keep you aligned with your vision and committed to your journey. They empower you to rise above challenges, to stay focused on your goals, and to maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. Together, they create a powerful force that drives you towards success, helping you to manifest your dreams and transform your life. Embrace persistence and faith as your steadfast companions, and you will discover that there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your inner conversations, the dialogues you have with yourself, are the scripts that direct your life's play. If you constantly criticize and doubt yourself, you are writing a tragedy. But if you affirm your strengths and potential, you are scripting a triumph. Be mindful of these inner conversations and choose ones that empower and uplift you. These inner dialogues shape your beliefs, influence your emotions, and guide your actions. The impact of inner conversations cannot be overstated because they are the lens through which you perceive yourself and the world around you. If your inner conversations are filled with self-doubt and negativity, you will approach life with a sense of fear and limitation. Conversely, if your inner dialogues are positive and affirming, you will face challenges with confidence and optimism. The content of your inner conversations determines your self-concept and identity. When you repeatedly tell yourself that you are capable and deserving, you start to believe in your abilities and worthiness. This belief translates into actions that reflect your confidence and potential. On the other hand, if you continuously undermine yourself with thoughts of inadequacy and fear, you reinforce a negative self-image that hinders your progress and success. Inner conversations also have a profound effect on your emotional state. Negative self-talk can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. These emotions can paralyze you, preventing you from taking risks or pursuing your goals. Positive self-talk, however, can elevate your mood, increase your resilience, and enhance your overall well-being. By cultivating encouraging and supportive inner conversations, you create an emotional environment that fosters growth and happiness. Moreover, inner conversations influence your relationships and interactions with others. When you speak to yourself with kindness and respect, you are more likely to treat others the same way. Your internal dialogue sets the tone for how you communicate and connect with those around you. If you are critical and judgmental towards yourself, this negativity can spill over into your relationships, causing conflict and misunderstandings. Conversely, if you are compassionate and understanding towards yourself, you will likely extend this compassion to others, leading to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. The impact of inner conversations extends to your goals and aspirations as well. Positive inner dialogues can motivate and inspire you to take action towards your dreams. They provide the encouragement and belief needed to overcome obstacles and persist in the face of challenges. Negative inner conversations, however, can sap your motivation and deter you from pursuing your goals. They can create a sense of hopelessness and futility, making it difficult to find the energy and drive to move forward. To harness the power of inner conversations, it is crucial to become aware of the patterns of your self-talk. Pay attention to the words and phrases you use when speaking to yourself. Are they supportive and empowering, or are they critical and limiting? Once you identify negative patterns, you can begin to consciously change them. Replace self-defeating thoughts with positive affirmations that reinforce your strengths and capabilities. Practice gratitude and focus on what you appreciate about yourself and your life. Visualization and mental rehearsal are also effective tools for transforming inner conversations. By vividly imagining yourself succeeding and achieving your goals, you create a positive mental script that guides your actions and decisions. This practice helps to rewire your brain, making positive inner dialogues more natural and automatic. In addition to self-awareness and visualization, mindfulness and meditation can help you cultivate positive inner conversations. These practices allow you to observe your thoughts without judgment and create space to consciously choose more supportive and uplifting dialogues. They also help to reduce stress and anxiety, creating a calm and focused mind that is conducive to positive self-talk. The impact of inner conversations is far-reaching, influencing every aspect of your life. By cultivating positive and empowering self-talk, you can transform your self-concept, enhance your emotional well-being, improve your relationships, and achieve your goals. The key is to become aware of your inner dialogues, challenge negative patterns, and consciously choose thoughts that support and uplift you. Through consistent practice and effort, you can create a mental environment that fosters growth, happiness, and success. Living in the end is a practice that brings your desires into reality. This means feeling and acting as if your desired outcome is already accomplished. When you embody the emotions and behaviors of your desired state, you align your outer world with your inner vision. The world responds to your conviction and begins to reflect your new state of being. The principle of living in the end is rooted in the understanding that reality is shaped by your internal state. By assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you create a mental and emotional environment that attracts and manifests your desires. This practice requires a shift in focus from wanting or hoping for something to fully embracing the reality of its existence in your life. It involves a deep conviction that what you desire is already yours, even if it hasn't yet materialized in the physical world. When you live in the end, you immerse yourself in the experience of having already achieved your goal. You visualize your desired outcome with vivid detail, engaging all your senses to create a complete and convincing picture in your mind. You see yourself in the situation you wish to be in, feeling the emotions associated with that reality. This mental rehearsal sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind, programming it to seek out and create circumstances that align with your vision. In addition to visualization, living in the end involves adopting the behaviors and attitudes of someone who has already achieved their desires. This means making decisions, taking actions, and interacting with others from the perspective of your fulfilled state. If your goal is to be financially successful, for example, you would carry yourself with the confidence and poise of someone who is already prosperous. You would make choices that reflect financial abundance, such as investing wisely, being generous, and managing your resources effectively. Emotional alignment is a crucial aspect of living in the end. The emotions you feel on a daily basis are powerful indicators of your internal state and play a significant role in shaping your reality. When you consistently feel joy, gratitude, and satisfaction, you create a vibrational match to your desired outcome. These positive emotions act as a magnet, attracting experiences and opportunities that resonate with your fulfilled state. Conversely, if you dwell in feelings of lack, frustration, or doubt, you repel your desires and create resistance to their manifestation. Living in the end also requires faith and trust in the process. It involves letting go of the need to control or manipulate the external circumstances and trusting that the universe is orchestrating everything for your highest good. This faith allows you to remain calm and centered, even when faced with challenges or delays. It helps you to maintain a positive and optimistic outlook, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. An important aspect of this principle is the ability to detach from the outcome while still holding the vision of your fulfilled desire. Detachment does not mean giving up on your goals. Rather, it means releasing the need for immediate results and allowing the universe to bring your desires to fruition in the best possible way and timing. This detachment creates a space of non-resistance where miracles can occur and unexpected opportunities can arise. Practicing gratitude is another key element of living in the end. By expressing gratitude for your desires as if they are already realized, you amplify the positive energy and reinforce your belief in their manifestation. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is already abundant, creating a powerful attraction force that draws more blessings into your life. It also cultivates a mindset of appreciation and contentment, which are essential for maintaining a high vibrational state. Consistency and persistence are vital in the practice of living in the end. It is not a one-time effort, but a daily commitment to embodying your desired state. There will be moments of doubt or setbacks, but it is essential to stay steadfast in your vision and continue to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcome. Over time, this consistent practice will rewire your subconscious mind and create a new reality that matches your inner state. Living in the end transforms your life by aligning your internal world with your deepest desires. It empowers you to take control of your destiny, creating a life that reflects your highest aspirations and dreams. By embodying the feelings and behaviors of your fulfilled state, you become a powerful creator of your reality, attracting the experiences and opportunities that bring your desires into physical manifestation. Through the practice of living in the end, you discover the true power of your imagination and belief, and you unlock the infinite potential within you to create the life you desire. Emotional states are the fuel that powers your creative process. Feelings of joy, gratitude, and love accelerate the manifestation of your desires. Cultivate these emotions by focusing on what you appreciate in your life right now. Gratitude is a magnetic force that attracts more reasons to be grateful. The significance of emotional states lies in their direct impact on your thoughts, actions, and overall energy. Emotions are powerful indicators of your vibrational frequency, which determines the kind of experiences you attract into your life. Positive emotional states, such as happiness, excitement, and contentment, elevate your vibration and align you with the frequency of your desires. When you are in a high vibrational state, you become a magnet for positive experiences and opportunities. Your emotions serve as a feedback system, constantly informing you about your alignment with your true self and your goals. When you feel good, it is a sign that you are in harmony with your desires and moving in the right direction. Conversely, negative emotions indicate a misalignment and a need to adjust your thoughts and focus. By paying attention to your emotional state, you can gauge your progress and make necessary changes to stay on track. Emotions influence your perception and interpretation of events. When you are in a positive emotional state, you are more likely to see opportunities, solutions, and pathways to success. You approach challenges with a sense of optimism and creativity, making it easier to overcome obstacles. In contrast, negative emotional states can cloud your judgment, leading to feelings of hopelessness and making it difficult to find effective solutions. Your emotional state can either open doors to new possibilities or close them off, depending on the energy you radiate. The connection between emotions and physical well-being is also significant. Positive emotions have been shown to boost the immune system, reduce stress, and promote overall health. When you are in a state of joy and gratitude, your body responds with vitality and resilience. On the other hand, prolonged negative emotions can lead to physical ailments and a weakened immune system. By maintaining a positive emotional state, you not only enhance your mental and emotional well-being, but also support your physical health. Emotions play a crucial role in motivation and perseverance. When you are driven by feelings of passion and enthusiasm, you are more likely to take consistent and inspired action toward your goals. These positive emotions provide the energy and drive needed to persist in the face of challenges and setbacks. They keep you focused on your vision and committed to your path. In contrast, negative emotions can drain your energy and diminish your motivation, making it difficult to stay committed to your goals. The practice of emotional regulation is essential for maintaining a positive state. This involves being aware of your emotions and consciously choosing to shift them when necessary. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing can help you manage your emotional state and return to a place of balance and positivity. By developing the ability to regulate your emotions, you gain greater control over your vibrational frequency and, consequently, the experiences you attract. Visualization and affirmations are powerful tools for cultivating positive emotional states. By vividly imagining your desired outcome and affirming positive beliefs, you evoke the emotions associated with your success. This practice helps to create a mental and emotional environment that supports your goals. When you consistently engage in visualization and affirmations, you reinforce positive emotional states and strengthen your alignment with your desires. The role of gratitude in enhancing emotional states cannot be overstated. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is already abundant in your life. It transforms your perspective, allowing you to see and appreciate the blessings around you. This shift in focus raises your vibrational frequency and attracts more reasons to feel grateful. By making gratitude a daily practice, you cultivate a positive emotional state that supports your overall well-being and success. Your emotional states also influence your relationships and interactions with others. When you are in a positive emotional state, you radiate an energy that others are drawn to. You are more likely to attract positive and supportive people into your life. Your interactions are harmonious and uplifting, fostering deeper connections and mutual respect. In contrast, negative emotional states can create tension and conflict in your relationships, pushing people away and creating barriers to meaningful connections. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your emotions, is a crucial skill for personal and professional success. By developing emotional intelligence, you enhance your ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. You become more adept at handling stress, resolving conflicts, and maintaining a positive outlook. Emotional intelligence also enables you to empathize with others, fostering better communication and collaboration in all areas of your life. The significance of emotional states extends to every aspect of your existence. They are the driving force behind your thoughts, actions, and experiences. By cultivating positive emotional states, you align yourself with the frequency of your desires, enhance your well-being, and create a life of joy, abundance, and fulfillment. The key is to become aware of your emotions, practice emotional regulation, and consistently engage in activities that elevate your emotional state. Through this practice, you harness the power of your emotions to shape your reality and achieve your highest potential. Assumptions and expectations hold tremendous power in shaping your reality. The beliefs you hold about yourself, others, and the world around you create a framework through which you interpret experiences and make decisions. If you assume that good things will happen, you are more likely to notice opportunities and take actions that lead to positive outcomes. Conversely, if you expect failure or disappointment, you are more likely to encounter obstacles and reinforce negative experiences. Assumptions are the underlying beliefs that you accept as true without question. They form the basis of your worldview and influence your perception of reality. For example, if you assume that people are generally kind and helpful, you will approach interactions with a sense of trust and openness. This positive assumption often leads to positive encounters, as your attitude invites others to respond in kind. On the other hand, if you assume that people are untrustworthy or hostile, you may approach interactions with suspicion and defensiveness, which can provoke negative responses and confirm your assumptions. Expectations are closely related to assumptions but are more focused on specific outcomes or events. They are the anticipations you hold about how situations will unfold. Expectations can be conscious or unconscious, and they significantly influence your emotions and behaviors. When you expect success, you are more likely to take confident and proactive steps towards your goals. This positive expectation creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, as your actions align with your belief in a successful outcome. However, expectations can also limit you if they are based on past disappointments or fears. If you expect to fail because of previous experiences, you may unconsciously sabotage your efforts to avoid the pain of failure. These negative expectations become barriers that prevent you from fully engaging in opportunities and taking risks necessary for growth. Recognizing and challenging these limiting expectations is crucial for breaking free from self-imposed constraints and opening yourself up to new possibilities. The influence of assumptions and expectations extends to your relationships as well. Your assumptions about others' intentions and capabilities shape your interactions and the dynamics of your relationships. If you assume that your partner is supportive and understanding, you will communicate openly and build a strong, trusting relationship. However, if you expect conflict or misunderstanding, you may approach conversations with defensiveness or hostility, creating a self-fulfilling cycle of negative interactions. In professional settings, your expectations about your abilities and potential can significantly impact your career trajectory. If you expect to excel and advance, you are likely to pursue opportunities for growth and take on challenging projects. Your confidence and proactive approach will be noticed by colleagues and superiors, leading to further opportunities for advancement. Conversely, if you assume that you are not capable or deserving of success, you may shy away from opportunities and settle for mediocrity, reinforcing your negative expectations. The power of assumptions and expectations lies in their ability to shape your perception of reality and influence your actions. By becoming aware of these underlying beliefs, you can consciously choose to adopt more empowering assumptions and expectations. This process involves examining your current beliefs and questioning their validity. Are they based on objective evidence, or are they colored by past experiences and fears? By challenging negative assumptions and replacing them with positive, empowering ones, you can transform your mindset and create a more supportive internal environment. Visualization and affirmations are effective tools for reshaping your assumptions and expectations. By regularly visualizing your desired outcomes and affirming positive beliefs, you reprogram your subconscious mind to align with your goals. This practice helps to shift your focus from limitations to possibilities and strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve your desires. Over time, these positive assumptions and expectations become ingrained in your mindset, influencing your actions and attracting corresponding experiences. The impact of assumptions and expectations is evident in your emotional state as well. Positive assumptions and expectations generate feelings of hope, excitement, and motivation, which propel you towards your goals. Negative assumptions and expectations, on the other hand, create feelings of anxiety, fear, and doubt, which can paralyze you and hinder your progress. By cultivating positive assumptions and expectations, you elevate your emotional state and create a more conducive environment for success. Assumptions and expectations also play a role in how you respond to challenges and setbacks. When you hold positive assumptions and expectations, you are more likely to view obstacles as temporary and surmountable. This resilient mindset allows you to persevere through difficulties and learn from failures. Negative assumptions and expectations, however, can lead to a defeatist attitude, causing you to give up at the first sign of trouble. By maintaining a positive outlook, you can navigate challenges with greater ease and emerge stronger and more determined. The influence of assumptions and expectations permeates every aspect of your life. They shape your perception of reality, guide your actions, and determine the quality of your experiences. By becoming aware of these powerful beliefs and consciously choosing to adopt more positive and empowering ones, you can transform your life. Embrace the practice of examining and reshaping your assumptions and expectations, and you will unlock your full potential and create a reality that aligns with your highest aspirations. Mental discipline is the cornerstone of personal mastery and achievement. It involves training your mind to focus, control your thoughts, and direct your energy towards productive endeavors. Without mental discipline, your thoughts can wander aimlessly, leading to distractions, procrastination, and inefficiency. By cultivating mental discipline, you harness the power of your mind to create positive habits, achieve goals, and navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose. At its core, mental discipline is about cultivating self-awareness and self-control. It requires you to observe your thoughts, emotions, and impulses without being controlled by them. This awareness allows you to recognize when your mind is drifting or when negative patterns of thinking are emerging. With practice, you can redirect your attention towards thoughts that support your goals and well-being, and away from those that undermine them. One aspect of mental discipline is the ability to maintain focus and concentration. In a world filled with distractions, the capacity to stay focused on a task or goal is invaluable. Mental discipline enables you to block out external stimuli and stay fully engaged in the present moment. This focus enhances your productivity and efficiency, allowing you to accomplish more in less time. Another crucial element of mental discipline is the cultivation of positive habits and routines. Habits are powerful because they shape your daily actions and ultimately your life trajectory. By establishing positive habits, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, or dedicated study time, you create a structure that supports your goals and well-being. Mental discipline helps you to initiate and maintain these habits consistently, even when motivation wanes or challenges arise. Moreover, mental discipline empowers you to manage stress and emotions effectively. It allows you to respond to stressful situations with calmness and resilience, rather than reacting impulsively. By practicing techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, or meditation, you can regulate your emotions and maintain emotional stability. This inner calmness not only enhances your mental clarity, but also strengthens your ability to make wise decisions under pressure. Mental discipline also plays a crucial role in achieving long-term goals. It requires the ability to delay gratification and stay committed to your objectives, even when faced with obstacles or setbacks. This perseverance is essential for overcoming challenges and staying on course towards success. Mental discipline helps you to maintain a positive mindset and belief in your abilities, even in the face of adversity. In addition to personal achievement, mental discipline contributes to interpersonal relationships and leadership capabilities. It enables you to communicate effectively, listen attentively, and empathize with others. By practicing active listening and emotional intelligence, you build trust and rapport with colleagues, friends, and family members. This ability to connect authentically with others fosters collaboration, cooperation, and mutual respect. Mental discipline fosters creativity and innovation. When your mind is disciplined, you are better able to think critically, solve problems creatively, and generate new ideas. By maintaining an open and flexible mindset, you can adapt to changing circumstances and seize opportunities for growth and innovation. Mental discipline encourages you to explore different perspectives, challenge assumptions, and embrace uncertainty as a catalyst for growth. Mental discipline is a lifelong practice that requires dedication and perseverance. It is not about suppressing thoughts or emotions, but rather about cultivating awareness and mastery over your mental processes. By developing mental discipline, you empower yourself to lead a purposeful and fulfilling life. You create a foundation of strength and resilience that allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. Embrace the necessity of mental discipline as a pathway to personal growth, achievement, and lasting happiness. The practice of gratitude and appreciation is a transformative approach to life that enhances well-being, fosters resilience, and cultivates a positive outlook. At its essence, gratitude is the act of acknowledging and appreciating the goodness in your life, both big and small. It involves recognizing and valuing the blessings, experiences, and people that bring joy, fulfillment, and meaning into your daily existence. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. It is a powerful antidote to negativity, worry, and dissatisfaction. When you cultivate a habit of gratitude, you train your mind to notice the positives in every situation, even amidst challenges or adversity. This shift in perspective enables you to find silver linings, learn from difficulties, and maintain a sense of hope and optimism. The practice of gratitude is rooted in mindfulness, the practice of being present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When you are mindful, you become attuned to the present moment and more receptive to experiences of gratitude. You notice the beauty of nature, the kindness of others, and the simple pleasures that enrich your daily life. Mindfulness allows you to savor these moments fully and deepen your appreciation for the richness of each day. Gratitude also fosters emotional resilience by promoting a positive emotional state. When you regularly express gratitude, whether through journaling, verbal expressions, or acts of kindness, you elevate your mood and enhance your overall well-being. Grateful individuals are more likely to experience greater levels of happiness, contentment, and satisfaction with life. They are better equipped to cope with stress, overcome challenges, and bounce back from setbacks with grace and strength. Moreover, the practice of gratitude strengthens interpersonal relationships and social connections. When you express appreciation for others' kindness, support, or contributions, you deepen your bonds and cultivate a sense of mutual respect and reciprocity. Gratitude fosters a positive cycle of generosity and kindness as acts of appreciation inspire others to pay it forward. In professional settings, expressing gratitude can enhance teamwork, morale, and productivity by fostering a supportive and collaborative work environment. Gratitude is also a catalyst for personal growth and self-improvement. When you acknowledge the positive aspects of your life, you cultivate a sense of self-worth and confidence. This self-affirmation empowers you to pursue goals, take risks, and embrace new opportunities for growth and development. Gratitude encourages you to celebrate your achievements and milestones, no matter how small, and to recognize your strengths and abilities. Additionally, the practice of gratitude enhances physical health and well-being. Research has shown that grateful individuals experience lower levels of stress, reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety, and improved sleep quality. Gratitude promotes a sense of inner peace and relaxation, which has positive effects on overall health and longevity. By cultivating gratitude, you support your body's immune system, reduce inflammation, and enhance your resilience to illness and disease. Gratitude expands your capacity for empathy and compassion towards others. When you appreciate the kindness and generosity of others, you develop a deeper understanding of their experiences and perspectives. This empathy strengthens your relationships and fosters a sense of interconnectedness and community. Gratitude encourages you to act with kindness and generosity towards others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and goodwill in the world. The practice of gratitude is a choice that empowers you to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. It is a daily commitment to noticing and acknowledging the blessings, opportunities, and experiences that enrich your journey. By cultivating gratitude, you cultivate resilience, strengthen relationships, promote well-being, and foster a positive outlook on life. Embrace the practice of gratitude as a pathway to greater happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace, and you will discover the profound impact it can have on every aspect of your life. The law of assumption is a powerful principle that governs the manifestation of desires and outcomes in your life. It asserts that your assumptions, beliefs, and expectations shape your reality more than external circumstances or events. At its core, the law of assumption suggests that what you assume to be true, whether consciously or unconsciously, becomes your reality. To apply the law of assumption effectively, it is essential to understand its underlying mechanics and how it influences your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Your assumptions are the foundational beliefs you hold about yourself, others, and the world around you. These assumptions are often formed through past experiences, cultural conditioning, and societal beliefs. They operate at a subconscious level, shaping your perception of reality and influencing your behavior in profound ways. When you consciously align your assumptions with your desired outcomes, you activate the law of assumption in your favor. For example, if you assume that you are capable, deserving, and destined for success, you are more likely to take bold actions, persist through challenges, and attract opportunities that support your goals. Your assumptions create a self-fulfilling prophecy, as your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors align with your belief in your ability to achieve your desires. The application of the law of assumption involves cultivating a mindset of positivity, possibility, and empowerment. It requires you to challenge limiting beliefs and replace them with assumptions that support your highest aspirations. This process involves self-reflection, awareness of your internal dialogue, and intentional efforts to reshape your subconscious programming. By consistently reinforcing positive assumptions through affirmations, visualization, and mental rehearsal, you strengthen your belief in your ability to create the outcomes you desire. Visualization is a powerful technique for applying the law of assumption. By vividly imagining yourself already in possession of your desired outcome, you activate the creative power of your subconscious mind. Visualization allows you to experience the emotions, sensations, and details associated with your success, making your desired reality more tangible and achievable. Through regular practice, visualization reinforces your assumptions and accelerates the manifestation process. Affirmations are another effective tool for applying the law of assumption. Affirmations are positive statements that affirm the reality you wish to create. By repeating affirmations daily, you reprogram your subconscious mind to accept and embody your desired outcomes. Affirmations help to reinforce positive assumptions, boost your confidence, and align your thoughts and actions with your goals. For example, affirmations such as "I am worthy of abundance and success," or "I attract positive opportunities effortlessly," can help to shift your mindset and create a fertile ground for manifestation. Acting as if is a practical application of the law of assumption that involves embodying the feelings, behaviors, and attitudes of your desired reality. When you act as if your desires have already been fulfilled, you create a vibrational match to your desired outcomes. This involves making decisions, taking actions, and engaging with others from the perspective of your fulfilled state. By embodying the qualities and characteristics associated with your goals, you accelerate the manifestation process and create momentum towards achieving your desires. The law of assumption emphasizes the importance of faith and trust in the creative process. It requires you to release doubts, fears, and resistance to change, and to embrace a mindset of certainty and belief in your ability to manifest your desires. Trusting in the law of assumption allows you to surrender control over the how and when of your desires' manifestation, and to allow the universe to orchestrate the circumstances and opportunities that align with your assumptions. The law of assumption encourages you to take inspired action towards your goals. While assumptions and beliefs are powerful catalysts for manifestation, they must be accompanied by intentional efforts and practical steps towards your desired outcomes. Taking inspired action involves listening to your intuition, following your inner guidance, and seizing opportunities that resonate with your goals. By aligning your actions with your assumptions and beliefs, you create a harmonious flow of energy that propels you towards the realization of your desires. The law of assumption is a fundamental principle that underscores the creative power of your beliefs, assumptions, and expectations. By consciously aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes, you activate this law in your life and harness its transformative potential. Through practices such as visualization, affirmations, acting as if, and taking inspired action, you cultivate a mindset of possibility, empowerment, and manifestation. Embrace the law of assumption as a guiding principle for creating the life you envision, and you will unlock your innate ability to shape your reality and achieve your highest aspirations. In conclusion, we have explored profound principles that, when embraced and applied, have the potential to profoundly transform our lives. From the power of imagination and belief to the significance of emotional states, from the necessity of mental discipline to the practice of gratitude and appreciation, and finally to the law of assumption and its application, we have journeyed through insights that resonate deeply with the essence of personal growth and fulfillment. These principles, often attributed to various teachings and philosophies, collectively emphasize the profound influence of our thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions on our reality. They underscore the importance of cultivating a positive mindset, maintaining emotional resilience, and taking intentional action aligned with our deepest desires. As we navigate our paths, let us remember that each day offers us opportunities to shape our reality through our thoughts and actions. By harnessing the power of our imagination, cultivating gratitude, embracing mental discipline, and aligning our assumptions with our aspirations, we empower ourselves to create lives filled with purpose, joy, and abundance. May these principles serve as guiding lights, illuminating our journey towards greater self-awareness, fulfillment, and the realization of our highest potential. Let us embrace these truths with open hearts and minds, knowing that we have within us the power to manifest our dreams and create the life we envision. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of transformative principles. May you continue to journey forward with courage, clarity, and unwavering belief in your ability to shape a future filled with limitless possibilities. Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a profound journey of understanding how the world we perceive is a direct reflection of our inner state. The idea that the world is a mirror invites us to look deeply within, to recognize that the reality we experience is intricately connected to our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. This concept is not just a philosophical notion, it is a practical truth that can transform our lives when fully embraced. The concept of reflection is fundamental to understanding how the world mirrors our inner state. This idea suggests that the external reality we experience is a direct manifestation of our internal thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Imagine for a moment standing before a mirror. The image you see is a perfect reflection of yourself. It does not distort or alter your appearance, but simply shows you are. Similarly, the world around us functions as a mirror, reflecting our inner landscape with remarkable accuracy. When we look at the world through this lens, we begin to see that our experiences, relationships, and circumstances are not random or disconnected from our inner state. Instead, they are expressions of our deepest beliefs and dominant thoughts. If we harbor thoughts of scarcity and limitation, we tend to encounter situations that reinforce these beliefs. Conversely, if we cultivate thoughts of abundance and possibility, our experiences reflect this expansive mindset. This concept of reflection encourages us to take responsibility for our reality. It moves us away from the notion of being passive recipients of external events and towards the understanding that we are active participants in the creation and operation of our lives. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every belief we hold is like a signal sent out into the universe, which then mirrors these signals back to us in the form of our lived experiences. Consider the idea that our beliefs act as filters through which we perceive the world. If we believe that people are generally kind and supportive, we will notice and attract kindness and support in our interactions. If we believe that the world is hostile and filled with obstacles, our experiences will confirm this belief as we become attuned to signs of hostility and challenge. Our beliefs shape our perceptions, and our perceptions shape our reality. This reflective process is not limited to our conscious thoughts and beliefs, but also includes our subconscious mind. Often, the subconscious holds deep-seated beliefs and patterns that have been ingrained over time, influencing our reality without our conscious awareness. By bringing these subconscious beliefs to light and transforming them, we can change the reflections we see in our external world. Our emotions also play a critical role in this reflective process. Emotions are powerful indicators of our inner state and act as magnets that attract corresponding experiences. When we feel joy, love, and gratitude, we emit a high-frequency energy that draws positive experiences to us. On the other hand, feelings of anger, fear, and resentment generate a lower frequency, attracting situations that match these negative emotions. Understanding this dynamic empowers us to consciously cultivate positive emotional states, thereby influencing the quality of our reflections. Our inner conversations, the dialogues we have with ourselves, are another significant aspect of the concept of reflection. These inner dialogues often run on autopilot, shaping our self-image and expectations. If our self-talk is filled with criticism and doubt, we will see these sentiments reflected in our external reality, perhaps through challenging situations or unfulfilling relationships. By transforming our inner conversations to be more affirming and supportive, we change the nature of the reflections we experience. The concept of reflection also invites us to look at the patterns and recurring themes in our lives. These patterns are valuable clues, revealing the underlying beliefs and emotions that need our attention. For example, if we repeatedly encounter financial difficulties, it might indicate a deep-seated belief in scarcity. By addressing and transforming this belief, we can shift the pattern and create a new reality that reflects abundance. This reflective nature of the world encourages us to engage in self-exploration and personal growth. It prompts us to look inward whenever we face challenges or undesirable situations, asking ourselves what inner belief or emotion is being mirrored. This introspective approach not only helps us understand the source of our experiences, but also empowers us to make conscious changes that will be reflected in our outer world. The concept of reflection teaches us that our external world is a mirror of our internal state. By understanding and embracing this principle, we gain the ability to consciously create a reality that aligns with our highest desires and aspirations. It encourages us to cultivate positive thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, knowing that these inner states will be reflected back to us in the form of a harmonious and fulfilling life. The principle that imagination shapes reality is a profound truth that invites us to explore the limitless potential of our creative minds. Our imagination is not merely a tool for fanciful daydreaming, it is a powerful force that actively participates in the creation of our experiences and the world around us. By understanding and harnessing this power, we can transform our lives in ways that align with our deepest desires and aspirations. Imagination is the faculty that allows us to visualize and mentally rehearse scenarios and outcomes. It is the space where we create mental images, form concepts, and explore possibilities beyond the confines of our current reality. When we engage our imagination, we are not just passively observing these images, we are actively participating in their creation. These mental creations serve as blueprints for our physical reality. Consider the process of visualization. When we vividly imagine a desired outcome, we are effectively programming our subconscious mind to bring that vision into reality. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences. It accepts whatever we consistently feed it through our imagination. By regularly visualizing our goals and desires as already accomplished, we impress these images upon our subconscious mind, which then works tirelessly to manifest them in our external world. The power of imagination is evident in the stories of countless individuals who have achieved great success by first envisioning their goals. Athletes, for example, often use visualization techniques to enhance their performance. By mentally rehearsing their routines and imagining successful outcomes, they prime their minds and bodies for actual success. This practice is not limited to sports. It applies to all areas of life, from career achievements to personal relationships and beyond. Our imagination also shapes reality through the concept of self-fulfilling prophecies. When we imagine ourselves succeeding, we cultivate a mindset of confidence and capability. This positive self-image influences our actions, decisions, and interactions, leading to outcomes that reflect our imagined success. Conversely, if we imagine failure and setbacks, we may unconsciously sabotage our efforts, leading to the realization of those negative visions. Emotions play a crucial role in the process of imagination shaping reality. When we imagine something vividly, we often experience corresponding emotions as if the imagined scenario were real. These emotions generate a vibrational frequency that aligns with the imagined experience. According to the law of attraction, like attracts like thus, the emotional frequency we emit attracts corresponding experiences into our lives. By imagining positive and joyful scenarios, we generate high-frequency emotions that attract similar positive experiences. The creative power of imagination is also evident in problem-solving and innovation. When faced with challenges, those who harness their imaginative faculties can envision multiple solutions and alternatives that may not be immediately apparent. This ability to think outside the box and imagine new possibilities leads to breakthroughs and advancements that shape our reality in profound ways. Furthermore, imagination allows us to transcend our current limitations and envision a future that is greater than our present circumstances. It is the starting point of all progress and change. Every invention, every advancement in human history began as an idea in someone's imagination. By daring to imagine a better world, we take the first step towards creating it. This is why it is crucial to nurture and develop our imaginative abilities, for they are the seeds from which our future grows. Our beliefs, too, are shaped by our imagination. The stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what we are capable of become the scripts that guide our lives. If we imagine ourselves as capable, resilient, and deserving of success, we will live out that story. If, on the other hand, we imagine ourselves as limited, unworthy, or destined to fail, our reality will mirror those beliefs. By consciously choosing to imagine empowering and uplifting narratives, we can reshape our beliefs and, consequently, our reality. The concept of imagination shaping reality also highlights the importance of aligning our thoughts and mental images with our desired outcomes. It is not enough to merely wish for something. We must actively engage our imagination to see and feel it as already accomplished. This mental rehearsal creates a sense of certainty and expectation, which propels us towards our goals with unwavering determination. Our imagination is the creative force that shapes our reality. By consciously directing our imagination towards positive and empowering visions, we harness its power to transform our lives. Through the practice of visualization, the cultivation of positive emotions, and the creation of empowering beliefs, we can use our imagination to create a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. The world around us is a canvas, and our imagination is the brush with which we paint our lives. The power of assumptions is a profound concept that fundamentally shapes our experience of reality. Our assumptions are the beliefs we hold to be true about ourselves, others, and the world. These assumptions operate largely at a subconscious level, influencing our perceptions, behaviors, and interactions. By understanding the power of assumptions, we can begin to see how they create and mold our reality, and how we can consciously choose assumptions that lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Assumptions act as filters through which we interpret our experiences. When we hold a particular assumption, our minds automatically seek evidence to confirm that belief. This phenomenon is known as confirmation bias. For instance, if we assume that people are generally untrustworthy, we will focus on instances that validate this belief, ignoring or downplaying evidence to the contrary. Conversely, if we assume that people are kind and trustworthy, we will notice and attract experiences that reinforce this positive view. In this way, our assumptions create a self-fulfilling prophecy, shaping the world we perceive. The power of assumptions is particularly evident in our self-concept. The assumptions we hold about ourselves, our capabilities, worthiness, and potential directly influence our actions and, consequently, our outcomes. If we assume that we are capable and deserving of success, we are more likely to take proactive steps towards our goals, persist in the face of challenges, and ultimately achieve our desired outcomes. On the other hand, if we assume that we are inadequate or unworthy, we may avoid opportunities, give up easily, or sabotage our efforts, leading to a reality that reflects these limiting beliefs. Our assumptions also affect our interactions with others. If we assume that others are supportive and cooperative, we are more likely to approach them with openness and trust, fostering positive relationships. If we assume that others are hostile or competitive, we may act defensively or aggressively, creating a dynamic that reinforces our initial assumption. This interplay between our assumptions and our interactions demonstrates how our beliefs shape our social reality. The influence of assumptions extends to our broader worldview. The assumptions we hold about the nature of reality, whether it is abundant or scarce, friendly or hostile, determine how we navigate the world and what we attract into our lives. An assumption of abundance leads us to see opportunities, act generously, and attract prosperity. An assumption of scarcity leads us to see limitations, act fearfully, and experience lack. By consciously choosing empowering assumptions, we can transform our experience of the world. Changing our assumptions requires awareness and intentionality. The first step is to become aware of the assumptions that underlie our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. This involves introspection and self-reflection, as well as paying attention to our automatic responses and habitual patterns. Once we identify a limiting assumption, we can challenge its validity and replace it with a more empowering belief. This process of cognitive restructuring enables us to shift our inner landscape and, consequently, our outer reality. The practice of affirmations is a powerful tool for transforming our assumptions. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce desired beliefs and aside beliefs and assumptions. By regularly repeating affirmations, we can reprogram our subconscious mind, replacing limiting assumptions with empowering ones. For example, if we want to cultivate an assumption of worthiness, we might use affirmations such as "I am deserving of all good things," or "I am worthy of love and success." Over time, these affirmations become ingrained in our subconscious, shaping our reality in alignment with our desired beliefs. Visualization is another effective technique for changing our assumptions. By vividly imagining ourselves experiencing the outcomes we desire, we create a mental image that aligns with our new assumptions. This mental rehearsal helps to reinforce the belief that our desired outcome is possible and attainable, shifting our inner state and influencing our external reality. Visualization, combined with positive affirmations, creates a powerful synergy that accelerates the process of transforming our assumptions. Our assumptions also interact with our emotions, creating a feedback loop that reinforces our beliefs. When we hold a positive assumption, such as believing in our ability to succeed, we generate positive emotions like confidence and enthusiasm. These emotions, in turn, motivate us to take actions that lead to successful outcomes, further reinforcing our initial assumption. Conversely, a negative assumption can generate emotions like fear and doubt, leading to behaviors that create undesirable outcomes. By consciously choosing positive assumptions, we can cultivate positive emotions that drive us towards our goals. The power of assumptions is a testament to the creative potential of our minds. By recognizing that our beliefs shape our reality, we gain the ability to consciously choose assumptions that support our highest aspirations. This process involves a commitment to self-awareness, the willingness to challenge and change limiting beliefs, and the practice of reinforcing new, empowering assumptions through affirmations and visualization. As we align our assumptions with our desired reality, we harness the creative power of our minds to shape a world that reflects our highest potential and deepest desires. The realm of inner conversations is a critical aspect of our mental and emotional lives, profoundly influencing our external reality. These inner dialogues are the constant streams of thoughts and self-talk that run through our minds, shaping our perceptions, emotions, and actions. By becoming aware of and consciously directing these inner conversations, we can transform our lives and align our experiences with our highest aspirations. Inner conversations are the dialogues we have with ourselves throughout the day. They include the thoughts we entertain, the self-talk we engage in, and the mental scripts we repeat. These conversations are often automatic and habitual, reflecting our deep-seated beliefs and assumptions about ourselves and the world. For instance, if we habitually think, "I am not good enough," this negative self-talk becomes a pervasive influence, affecting our confidence, decisions, and ultimately our reality. The power of inner conversations lies in their ability to shape our self-concept and influence our behavior. When our inner dialogue is positive and empowering, we cultivate a strong, confident self-image. This positive self-talk encourages us to take on challenges, persist in the face of obstacles, and achieve our goals. Conversely, negative inner conversations can undermine our self-esteem, leading to self-doubt and fear, which manifest in our actions and outcomes. Our inner conversations also play a crucial role in how we interpret and respond to external events. The same event can be perceived in vastly different ways depending on our internal dialogue. For example, if we face a setback, our inner conversation might frame it as a failure and a sign of our inadequacy. Alternatively, we might interpret it as a learning opportunity and a stepping stone to future success. The interpretation we choose influences our emotional response and subsequent actions, thereby shaping our reality. These inner dialogues are not isolated, they are part of a continuous feedback loop with our emotions. Positive inner conversations generate positive emotions such as hope, joy, and enthusiasm. These emotions enhance our well-being and drive us towards constructive actions. On the other hand, negative self-talk generates negative emotions like fear, sadness, and anger, which can lead to behaviors that sabotage our success and happiness. By consciously choosing positive inner conversations, we can foster a positive emotional state that supports our goals. Transforming our inner conversations requires mindfulness and intentionality. The first step is to become aware of our current self-talk patterns. This awareness involves observing our thoughts without judgment, simply noting the nature of our inner dialogues. Once we identify negative or limiting self-talk, we can begin to challenge and change these patterns. For instance, when we catch ourselves thinking, "I can't do this," we can consciously replace it with a more empowering thought like, "I am capable, and I can learn to do this." Affirmations are a powerful tool for reshaping our inner conversations. By repeating positive statements that reflect our desired self-concept and goals, we can reprogram our subconscious mind. These affirmations should be specific, positive, and in the present tense, such as "I am confident and successful in all my endeavors." Regularly practicing affirmations helps to overwrite negative self-talk and establish a new, empowering inner dialogue. Visualization complements affirmations by engaging our imagination to create vivid mental images of our desired outcomes. By imagining ourselves achieving our goals and experiencing success, we reinforce positive inner conversations. This mental rehearsal creates a sense of familiarity and belief in our ability to achieve these outcomes, making them more likely to manifest in reality. Inner conversations also affect our relationships with others. The way we talk to ourselves often mirrors how we interact with others. If our self-talk is critical and judgmental, we may project these attitudes onto others, leading to strained relationships. Conversely, positive and compassionate inner conversations foster empathy and understanding in our interactions, creating harmonious and supportive relationships. Changing our inner conversations is an ongoing process that requires patience and persistence. It involves continually monitoring our self-talk and making conscious adjustments. Over time, these new patterns of thinking become ingrained, transforming our overall mindset. As our inner dialogue becomes more positive and empowering, we experience a corresponding shift in our external reality. The impact of inner conversations extends beyond individual outcomes. It influences the collective consciousness. As more people cultivate positive inner dialogues, This collective shift can create a more positive and harmonious society. Each individual's efforts to transform their inner conversations contribute to a larger wave of positive change. Inner conversations are a powerful determinant of our reality. By becoming aware of our self-talk and intentionally directing it towards positivity and empowerment, we can shape our experiences and achieve our goals. Through the practice of affirmations, visualization, and mindfulness, we can transform our inner dialogue and create a life that reflects our highest potential. The world around us mirrors our inner conversations, and by choosing positive and empowering self-talk, we can create a reality that is aligned with our deepest desires and aspirations. Emotional resonance is a profound concept that underlies much of our experience and reality. It refers to the vibrational frequency of our emotions and how these frequencies interact with the world around us. Our emotions are not just reactions to our experiences, they are powerful creators and attractors, shaping the events and circumstances of our lives. By understanding and harnessing the power of emotional resonance, we can consciously influence our reality and align it with our deepest desires. Every emotion we experience emits a specific vibrational frequency. High-frequency emotions such as love, joy, gratitude, and peace resonate at a higher level, creating an energetic state that attracts positive experiences and outcomes. Conversely, low-frequency emotions such as fear, anger, resentment, and sadness resonate at a lower level, attracting challenges and difficulties. This principle is often encapsulated in the saying "like attracts like," which is a core tenet of the law of attraction. When we experience high-frequency emotions, we align ourselves with positive energy, creating a harmonious state that draws similar energy into our lives. For example, when we feel deep gratitude, we emit a powerful vibration that attracts more reasons to be grateful. This creates a positive feedback loop, where our gratitude leads to more positive experiences, which in turn generate more gratitude. This cycle elevates our overall emotional state and enhances our reality. On the other hand, when we dwell in low-frequency emotions, we attract experiences that reinforce those feelings. For instance, if we harbor resentment or anger, we emit a vibration that attracts situations and interactions that perpetuate these emotions. This negative feedback loop can trap us in a cycle of negativity, making it challenging to break free and shift to a more positive state. Understanding emotional resonance also highlights the importance of emotional awareness and regulation. By becoming aware of our emotional state, we can take proactive steps to shift our emotions towards higher frequencies. This involves recognizing when we are experiencing low-frequency emotions and consciously choosing to engage in activities or thoughts that elevate our mood. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing can help us regulate our emotions and maintain a higher vibrational state. One powerful technique for harnessing emotional resonance is the practice of emotional visualization. This involves vividly imagining a desired outcome, while simultaneously generating the emotions associated with that outcome. For example, if we desire financial abundance, we can visualize ourselves living in prosperity and feel the emotions of security, freedom, and joy that come with it. By combining the power of visualization with the emotional resonance of our desired state, we create a powerful attractor for those experiences. Gratitude is one of the most effective ways to elevate our emotional resonance. By focusing on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. This shift in focus generates high-frequency emotions that attract more positive experiences. Practicing gratitude regularly, through journaling or simply reflecting on our blessings, helps to maintain a high vibrational state and create a more positive reality. Another important aspect of emotional resonance is the concept of emotional contagion. Our emotions can influence those around us, just as the emotions of others can impact us. When we maintain a high vibrational state, we not only attract positive experiences for ourselves, but also elevate the emotional state of those we interact with. This creates a ripple effect, spreading positive energy and enhancing the collective emotional resonance. Emotional resonance also plays a crucial role in our relationships. The emotions we bring into our interactions shape the dynamics and outcomes of those relationships. When we approach relationships with love, compassion, and understanding, we create a harmonious and supportive environment. These high-frequency emotions foster trust, intimacy, and cooperation, enhancing the quality of our connections. Conversely, approaching relationships with fear, jealousy, or anger generates conflict and discord, attracting negative experiences. It's important to recognize that we have the power to choose our emotional state. While external events can influence our emotions, we ultimately have control over how we respond and what emotions we cultivate. By taking responsibility for our emotional resonance, we empower ourselves to create a reality that reflects our highest aspirations. To maintain a high vibrational state, it's essential to engage in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. This might include spending time in nature, pursuing creative endeavors, engaging in physical exercise, or connecting with loved ones. These activities naturally elevate our emotional resonance and align us with positive energy. Emotional resonance is a powerful force that shapes our reality. By consciously choosing to cultivate high-frequency emotions, we align ourselves with positive energy and attract experiences that reflect our deepest desires. Through practices such as gratitude, emotional visualization, and mindfulness, we can elevate our emotional state and create a harmonious and fulfilling reality. Our emotions are not just reactions to our experiences, they are the architects of our lives, guiding us towards our highest potential. The concept of self is a pivotal element in understanding how we shape our reality. Self-concept refers to the image we hold of ourselves, encompassing our beliefs, values, abilities, and overall sense of identity. This internal image acts as a blueprint for our external reality, influencing how we perceive the world, how we interact with it, and what we attract into our lives. By consciously shaping our self-concept, we can transform our experiences and align our lives with our true desires and potential. Our self-concept is formed through a combination of past experiences, social interactions, and internal reflections. From an early age, we begin to build a sense of who we are based on feedback from our environment. Positive reinforcement from parents, teachers, and peers can bolster a healthy self-concept, instilling a sense of confidence and self-worth. Conversely, negative experiences and criticism contribute to a distorted or diminished self-concept, filled with self-doubt and limitations. This internal image we hold of ourselves acts as a filter through which we interpret and respond to life's events. If we see ourselves as capable and deserving, we are more likely to approach challenges with confidence and resilience, leading to successful outcomes. On the other hand, if our self-concept is riddled with doubts and insecurities, we may hesitate to pursue opportunities or give up easily in the face of adversity, thereby creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Real self-concept also influences our interactions with others. How we perceive ourselves determines how we present ourselves to the world, and how we relate to those around us. A positive self-concept fosters assertiveness, empathy, and healthy boundaries, facilitating meaningful and supportive relationships. Conversely, a negative self-concept may lead to submissiveness, aggression, or unhealthy dependency, which can strain relationships and create conflict. The power of self-concept extends to the realm of goal setting and achievement. Our beliefs about our capabilities and worthiness directly influence the goals we set for ourselves and our persistence in achieving them. If we believe we are capable of great things, we are more likely to set ambitious goals and work diligently towards them. This belief in our potential acts as a driving force, propelling us forward despite obstacles and setbacks. Conversely, if we see ourselves as limited or unworthy, we may set low expectations and give up easily, thereby limiting our potential. Changing our self-concept requires intentional effort and a willingness to challenge and reshape our existing beliefs. The first step is self-awareness, recognizing the beliefs and patterns that define our current self-concept. This involves introspection and honest reflection, as well as paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Once we identify limiting beliefs, we can begin to replace them with more empowering ones. Affirmations are a powerful tool for reshaping our self-concept. By regularly repeating positive statements about ourselves, we can reprogram our subconscious mind and reinforce a healthier self-image. These affirmations should be specific, positive, and present tense, such as I am worthy of success or I am confident and capable over time. These new beliefs become ingrained, shifting our self-concept and influencing our reality. Visualization is another effective technique for transforming our self-concept. By vividly imagining ourselves as the person we aspire to be, we create a mental image that aligns with our desired self-concept. This mental rehearsal helps to bridge the gap between our current and desired self-image, making it easier to embody the qualities and behaviors associated with our new self-concept. Visualization, combined with affirmations, creates a powerful synergy that accelerates the process of self-transformation. Our self-concept also affects our emotional well-being. A positive self-concept generates feelings of self-worth, confidence, and inner peace, enhancing our overall quality of life. Conversely, a negative self-concept can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression, which can impact every area of our lives. By nurturing a positive self-concept, we cultivate emotional resilience and a sense of inner stability, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. The influence of self-concept extends to our physical health as well. Our beliefs about our bodies and our overall health can impact our physical well-being. A positive self-concept that includes a healthy body image and a belief in our ability to maintain good health can lead to behaviors that support physical well-being, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and self-care. Conversely, a negative self-concept that includes a poor body image or a belief in inevitable illness can lead to neglect of health and detrimental behaviors. Self-concept is also closely tied to our sense of purpose and fulfillment. When we have a positive and clear self-concept, we are more likely to identify and pursue our true passions and goals. This alignment with our authentic selves brings a sense of meaning and fulfillment to our lives. Conversely, a distorted or unclear self-concept can lead to confusion and a lack of direction, making it difficult to find and pursue our true purpose. Our self-concept is the foundation upon which our entire reality is built. By consciously shaping our self-concept, we can transform our experiences and align our lives with our highest potential. Through the practices of self-awareness, affirmations, visualization, and positive actions, we can cultivate a self-concept that empowers us to live fulfilling, meaningful, and successful lives. Our self-concept is the key to unlocking our true potential and creating a reality that reflects our deepest desires and aspirations. The law of attraction is a universal principle that states that like attracts like. This concept suggests that our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create a vibrational frequency that resonates with the world around us, attracting experiences, people, and circumstances that match that frequency. By understanding and applying the law of attraction, we can consciously shape our reality and bring our deepest desires to fruition. At its core, the law of attraction operates on the premise that everything in the universe is composed of energy, including our thoughts and emotions. These energies emit specific vibrational frequencies that interact with the frequencies of other energies around us. When we focus our thoughts and emotions on a particular outcome, we send out a vibrational signal that attracts similar vibrations back to us. This process is often likened to a magnet, drawing into our lives the very things we think about and feel most strongly. One of the fundamental aspects of the law of attraction is the idea that our thoughts are powerful creators. Positive thoughts generate positive outcomes, while negative thoughts attract negative experiences. This principle underscores the importance of maintaining a positive mindset and focusing on what we want rather than what we fear. By consciously directing our thoughts towards our goals and desires, we align ourselves with the vibrational frequency of those outcomes, making it more likely for them to manifest in our reality. Emotions play a crucial role in the law of attraction. Our feelings amplify the vibrational frequency of our thoughts, making them more potent attractors. When we experience positive emotions such as joy, love, gratitude, and excitement, we raise our vibrational frequency, attracting similar high-frequency experiences. Conversely, negative emotions like fear, anger, and doubt lower our vibrational frequency, drawing in experiences that match those lower vibrations. Therefore, cultivating positive emotions is essential for harnessing the power of the law of attraction. Visualization is a powerful tool for applying the law of attraction. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes, we create a mental image that resonates with the frequency of those outcomes. Visualization involves more than just seeing our goals in our mind's eye. It requires us to fully immerse ourselves in the experience, engaging all our senses and emotions. When we visualize with clarity and intensity, we create a strong vibrational signal that attracts the corresponding reality. Affirmations are another effective technique for leveraging the law of attraction. Positive affirmations are statements that reflect our desired outcomes as if they are already achieved. By repeatedly affirming these statements, we reinforce positive thoughts and beliefs, aligning our subconscious mind with our goals. For example, if we desire financial abundance, we might use affirmations such as "I am wealthy and prosperous," or "money flows to me easily and effortlessly." Over time, these affirmations shape our beliefs and attitudes, attracting the reality they describe. Gratitude is a powerful practice that enhances the law of attraction. When we express gratitude for what we already have, we focus on the positive aspects of our lives, raising our vibrational frequency. Gratitude shifts our attention from lack to abundance, creating a positive feedback loop that attracts more things to be grateful for. Regularly practicing gratitude through journaling or reflection helps to maintain a high vibrational state and attract positive experiences. By becoming aware of and consciously choosing our thoughts, emotions, and interpretations, we can create a perception of the world that aligns with our highest good. This shift from passive recipient to active creator opens up new possibilities for personal growth, fulfillment, and empowerment. Through this process, we can transform our lives and create a reality that reflects our true potential. Transforming inner beliefs is a fundamental process for anyone seeking to create a life that aligns with their highest aspirations and deepest desires. Our inner beliefs form the foundation of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, profoundly influencing how we perceive the world and our place in it. These beliefs act as the unseen architects of our reality, shaping our experiences and determining the limits of what we believe is possible. By consciously transforming our inner beliefs, we can break free from self-imposed limitations and step into a more empowered and fulfilling life. At the heart of our inner beliefs are the deeply ingrained convictions about who we are, what we are capable of, and what we deserve. These beliefs are often formed in early childhood, shaped by our interactions with parents, teachers, peers, and our broader environment. Positive experiences can instill empowering beliefs, such as "I am capable" or "I am worthy of love." Conversely, negative experiences can lead to limiting beliefs, such as "I am not good enough" or "I do not deserve success." These beliefs become internalized and operate largely at a subconscious level, influencing our behavior and choices without our conscious awareness. The first step in transforming inner beliefs is to bring them into conscious awareness. This involves identifying the specific beliefs that are holding us back and examining their origins. Self-reflection, journaling, and mindfulness practices can be valuable tools in this process. By paying attention to our recurring thoughts and emotional reactions, we can uncover the underlying beliefs that drive them. Questions such as "What do I believe about myself in this situation?" or "Why do I feel this way?" can help us dig deeper into our subconscious mind. Once we have identified our limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge and question them. Limiting beliefs often rest on faulty assumptions and outdated information that no longer serve us. By critically examining these beliefs, we can begin to dismantle their power over us. For instance, a belief such as "I am not capable of achieving my goals" can be challenged by asking, "Is this belief based on objective reality? Or is it a story I have been telling myself?" Gathering evidence that contradicts the limiting belief, such as past successes and strengths, can help to weaken its hold. Replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones is a crucial part of the transformation process. This involves consciously choosing new beliefs that support our growth and align with our desired reality. Affirmations are a powerful tool for this purpose. Affirmations are positive statements that reflect the beliefs we wish to adopt, expressed in the present tense as if they are already true. For example, replacing the belief I am not worthy of success. With the affirmation I am worthy of success and capable of achieving it can help to reprogram the subconscious mind. Repeating affirmations regularly with conviction and emotion helps to reinforce these new beliefs. Visualization is another effective technique for transforming inner beliefs. By vividly imagining ourselves living according to our new beliefs, we create a mental blueprint that aligns with our desired reality. Visualization involves more than just seeing images in our mind's eye. It requires engaging all our senses and emotions to create a fully immersive experience. For example, if we are working to adopt the belief I am confident and successful, we might visualize ourselves confidently achieving our goals, interacting positively with others, and experiencing the joy and fulfillment of success. The more detailed and emotionally charged the visualization, the more powerful its impact on our subconscious mind. It is important to recognize that transforming inner beliefs is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Our beliefs have been shaped over many years and can be deeply entrenched. Patience and persistence are essential as we work to reprogram our subconscious mind. Regularly practicing affirmations and visualization, along with maintaining self-awareness and challenging limiting beliefs as they arise, helps to reinforce our new beliefs over time. Support from others can also play a significant role in the process of transforming inner beliefs. Surrounding ourselves with positive, encouraging people who reinforce our new beliefs can help to create an environment that supports our growth. Seeking the guidance of a coach, therapist, or mentor can provide additional insights and strategies for overcoming deeply ingrained limiting beliefs. Sharing our journey with others who are on a similar path can offer mutual support and motivation. In addition to these techniques, it is important to take action that aligns with our new beliefs. Taking inspired action, even in small steps, helps to reinforce our new beliefs and build confidence in our ability to create change. Ultimately, transforming inner beliefs is about reclaiming our power to shape our reality. It is about recognizing that we are not limited by our past or by the stories we have told ourselves. We have the power to choose our beliefs and to create a life that reflects our true potential. By consciously transforming our inner beliefs, we open ourselves to new possibilities and opportunities, allowing us to live more fully and authentically. Transforming inner beliefs is a profound and empowering journey that requires self-awareness, intentionality, and persistence. By identifying challenging and replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, we can reprogram our subconscious mind and create a reality that aligns with our highest aspirations. Through practices such as affirmations, visualization, and inspired action, we can reinforce our new beliefs and build the confidence to pursue our dreams. This journey is not just about changing our beliefs, it is about transforming our lives and stepping into our true potential. Living in alignment is a profound and transformative approach to life that involves harmonizing our thoughts, emotions, actions, and values with our true essence and purpose. It is about living authentically, in accordance with our deepest desires and highest aspirations. When we live in alignment, we experience a sense of inner peace, fulfillment, and flow, as we navigate life's challenges with grace and authenticity. At the core of living in alignment is the recognition that we are multidimensional beings with physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects. Each of these aspects plays a vital role in our overall well-being and sense of fulfillment. Living in alignment involves nurturing and balancing these aspects to create a holistic and integrated way of being. One of the key elements of living in alignment is aligning our thoughts with our true desires and intentions. Our thoughts are powerful creators that shape our reality, so it is essential to cultivate a mindset that supports our goals and aspirations. This involves becoming aware of our thought patterns and replacing limiting or negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones. By focusing on thoughts that align with our values and aspirations, we create a mental environment that supports our growth and success. Emotional alignment is another crucial aspect of living in alignment. Our emotions are powerful indicators of whether we are in alignment with our true selves. When we experience joy, passion, and enthusiasm, it is a sign that we are in harmony with our deepest desires. Conversely, feelings of fear, doubt, or discontentment may indicate that we are out of alignment. By paying attention to our emotions and honoring them as valuable guidance, we can make choices that bring us closer to living authentically and in alignment with our true purpose. Living in alignment also involves taking inspired action towards our goals and aspirations. Inspired action is action that arises from a place of inner knowing and alignment with our true desires. It is not driven by external pressure or obligation, but by a deep sense of purpose and passion. When we take inspired action, we feel a sense of flow and ease, as if we are being guided by a higher power. By following our intuition and taking steps that feel aligned with our true purpose, we move closer to realizing our dreams and creating the life we desire. Alignment with our values is another essential aspect of living in alignment. Our values are the guiding principles that shape our decisions and actions. When our actions are in alignment with our values, we experience a sense of integrity and authenticity. Conversely, when we act in ways that contradict our values, we may experience inner conflict and dissatisfaction. By clarifying our values and making choices that honor them, we create a life that is aligned with our true essence and purpose. Living in alignment also involves cultivating a sense of connection with something greater than ourselves. Whether we call it the universe, source, or our higher self, this connection provides a sense of purpose and meaning that transcends our individual desires and aspirations. When we align ourselves with this higher power, we tap into a source of wisdom, guidance, and support that can help us navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Practices such as meditation, prayer, and mindfulness can deepen our connection with our higher self and help us live more fully in alignment with our true purpose. Living in alignment is about living authentically and intentionally in harmony with our true selves and the world around us. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-realization that requires courage, commitment, and self-awareness. By aligning our thoughts, emotions, actions, and values with our true essence and purpose, we create a life that is rich in meaning, fulfillment, and joy. May we all have the courage to live in alignment with our highest aspirations and create a world that reflects our true essence and potential. In conclusion, as we reflect on the profound principles discussed today, from transforming inner beliefs to living in alignment, we are reminded of the inherent power within each of us to shape our reality. These principles, rooted in self-awareness, intentionality, and alignment with our true essence, offer a pathway to a life of greater meaning, fulfillment, and authenticity. Through the process of transforming our inner beliefs, we reclaim our power to create a reality that aligns with our highest aspirations. By challenging limiting beliefs and cultivating empowering ones, we open ourselves to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. Living in alignment with our true selves involves harmonizing our thoughts, emotions, actions, and values with our deepest desires and highest purpose. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-realization that requires courage, commitment, and self-awareness. As we embrace these principles and integrate them into our lives, may we remember that we are not passive recipients of our reality, but active creators of it. Each thought, emotion, and action contributes to the tapestry of our experience, shaping the world we inhabit. By aligning ourselves with our true essence and purpose, we tap into a wellspring of wisdom, guidance, and support that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. May we all have the courage to live in alignment with our highest aspirations and create a world that reflects our true essence and potential. As we step into our power as conscious creators, may we inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positive change that transforms not only our own lives but the world around us. With intention, integrity, and authenticity, let us co-create a reality that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations, a reality that is infused with love, joy, and abundance for all. Thank you.